Hey everybody, market's not really going anywhere until we see the CPI hit the tape, so I thought I'd make a different kind of video. So in this video, we're not going to talk about financials or technicals. We're going to go straight on the Netflix job website and just kind of read through their company culture and what their values are. So the first thing I want to point out is they say what makes Netflix special is how much and then they list out these 5 items. Now, one of these 5 items says keep only highly efficient people, or effective people is what I mean. Same thing. But essentially, what this is translating to me is that they're willing to cut the fat at any given point. And we actually saw that. So when Netflix reported that weak quarter, what happened directly after is that 2% of their workforce actually got laid off. So, they actually stayed true to number 4 right here, keep only our highly effective people. Now, I think it's also kind of funny when you look into the messaging here of their valued behaviors. It says, we believe a company's actual values are shown by whom they hire, reward, or let go. So you keep seeing this type of messaging where, they're saying that employees are expendable and, once they get rid of you, they'll just hire some other eager college student or whatever. So now we can actually go down, scroll down a little bit, and we're going to look at this line item called selflessness. So this first bullet point, it says, you seek what is best for Netflix, not yourself or your team. Now, I think it's kind of funny that they mention or your team. Now, I feel like this kind of messaging is saying, well, screw your team and make sure that whatever you're doing is what's best for Netflix. So just show up to your 9 to 5, do your job, just keep your mouth shut and do what's best for the company. Now, obviously, most people are kind of a little bit selfish, so they're going to do what's best for them. But I think it's very kind of worrisome that they say, or your team. So to me, the way that I interpret this is that this is the type of place that is very competitive. And, you're going to see people possibly step over each other to get to that highest position. Now, I know that happens in a lot of other places, but I think it's very poor manner that, they word things like this on the jobs website. Like, would you want a job with all of these descriptions of their values? Because I know that I wouldn't want this job, just given all of their values. And, that's not even all of it. So let's just continue down. So here under the courage, they say, you take informed risks and are open to possible failure. So why would I want to be open to possible failure if, I could get laid off for disclosing such information? So when they said that they only keep highly effective people, that kind of messaging tells me that a lot of people might be making mistakes and they might not be reporting them for fear of losing their job. So to me, these are all red flags just in the company's jobs website. And we could continue down a little bit more. They say you question colleagues' actions inconsistent with these behaviors. So that's whistleblowing. So, this is kind of like screw your teammates. I'm going to tattle on everybody so that I can make it to the top. Now, we're going to scroll down a little bit more, and I think this one is actually kind of appalling. So if I go down to this little section, it's called Dream Team. They say, we model ourselves on being a professional sports team, not a family. So that's new. A family is about unconditional love. A dream team is about pushing yourself to be the best possible teammate, caring intensely about your team, and knowing that you may not be on the team forever. Look at that. Knowing that you may not be on the team forever. How many times are they foreshadowing that you are just a useless employee that is expendable? That's the 3rd time that I counted so far. And here they're kind of like contradicting, they're saying caring intensely about your team. Earlier they said, oh, do what's best for Netflix, not your team. So, seeing some mixed messaging. Now, I'm not even going to bother reading the rest of this. I'm going to link this down below so you guys can read it. But I think it's just interesting every now and then to look at these companies' jobs websites and see what their values are. I mean, I think that's so important because what essentially makes or breaks a lot of these companies are the employees that are working for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think down in the comment section, because I think that this career page is a joke. So with that, have a good one, you guys.